Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome two of the best in the business. One lives in the land of cheese, and the other in the land of 10,000 lakes. This is the Northern Border Banter Podcast with your hosts, Trent McKenzie and Brant Bender.
Here we go.
That's right. Two of the best in the business, baby.
That's right. Are you flexing? What are you doing there? You're doing something. You're going like this. You trying to show off your jersey there? Or the muscles?
I thought there was a Minnesota State right there, but there isn't. I don't know why.
That's great. Yeah, look what the hell is this guy doing? I'm sorry I said anything at all. We'll cut that part out. Best in the business, baby. You ready to go?
Two of the best. We're two of the best.
We are two of the best.
Top two in the entire podcasting world. Joe Rogan has nothing on us.
Joe who?
Yeah. Who's that guy?
Who's that guy, baby? Who's that guy?
He doesn't talk sports. He doesn't talk sports like us. I know that.
No, he
Guarantee
doesn't.
you.
He can't.
Nope.
He doesn't know anything.
We got an action-packed, sports-filled show, like always.
Like always.
Jam-packed.
A lot of good information.
Yeah, so we're not live.
We're not live. Thank you, God.
No, they don't have enough. Ooh, what was that, Trent? What was that? I heard that. I see you're trying to make it all quiet and stuff. That must mean you're embarrassed of it. Oh, yeah, that is embarrassing.
This is another old one. Yeah, it is kind of embarrassing. But
that's not a beer. This is a beer show.
Ooh.
Ooh, did you like it? What flavor was it? I missed it. Ruby something?
Ruby grapefruit.
Wow.
This is another old one from the fridge. I'm not sure how old this one is.
That was a White Claw? Was that a White Claw?
Yeah, dude. 100 calories. You know I watch my calorie intake.
Yeah, trying to watch that figure. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
You know how it is.
What do you give that one on a... we have to rate seltzers totally different, right?
I know. This kind of reminds me of Portnoy with, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You ever watch Portnoy with his reviews?
Yeah. I never.
Neapolitan is kind of a different, it's like a different type. This would be frozen pizza or Neapolitan out of the different realm of his voting system. But honestly,
I'll go frozen pizza.
Yeah. I'll call this one seltzer. This one's not good. I'm going to give this on a seltzer scale, I'll give this a 3-1.
Whoa. Damn.
Wait.
Good thing White Claw is in one of our sponsors. I don't think they'd like that.
Maybe you have to try more. I feel like it's pure alcohol.
Oh, is it coming back? Or is it better?
When I was tasting better
maybe
all
it's...
of a sudden.
Oh.
7-2. No, just kidding. It's not good, but I'll finish it. I don't waste here. Ooh, what are you cracking there?
One sip. Everybody knows the rules, okay?
Oh, look at that. That's a bit right there. One sip.
I got the, look at this one.
I like that.
Golden Boy.
Like your nickname, isn't it?
Golden Boy Ric Flair.
That's pretty sweet. Is that from Ric Flair?
No. Nope. It's brewed at Triple C Brewing Company in Charlotte, North Carolina. Another Charlotte local brewery.
I know my plan is to just drink Wisconsin beers.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of horrible so far. So far I've had one on this show. So 1 out of 7, that's not a good ratio.
Well, when I come up there Sunday, we got to make a liquor store run. So I'm gonna bring back.
I thought we were gonna tease that. I thought we were gonna be like, "There's a big plan." Oh shoot! Well, cat's out of the bag. Dang. We have a special edition coming up on Sunday, folks.
Big episode, ginormous,
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
No, but speaking.
Don't watch this episode. Just watch the next one.
Watch this one. Just the next one. I was gonna say, have you heard of the Hulk Hogan beer or whatnot?
Oh, I did see
that one coming out. Hulk Hogan light beer. He was up in Twin Cities last week, I think it was, like doing promotion stuff or whatnot. Like he was on 93X morning show. Like he did some stuff with them or whatnot, making his rounds. So I'd be interested to try that one.
Yeah.
Man, how cool would it be to have a beer named after, like a beer ad for you? How sweet. What a life. Right?
Dude, well, that's the next step, right? Podcast to brewery, the NBB, Northern Border Brewery.
Northern Border Brewery. Yeah, I'll tell you what. We'll bring in Ric Flair, the Hulk has one. We'll bring the Golden Boy. We'll do it.
Yeah, That's a good point.
We'll just
That's
call him
a
up
good
and
idea.
go, woo, NBB up north, Rick. He'll fly up here.
That's all we need too.
That is all we need.
This brewery though is located at 2900 Griffith Street, Charlotte, North Carolina. In case anybody cares.
I like that.
Yeah, 4.5%.
Ooh, that's a nice.
It's right up my alley.
That's
baby.
a sipper.
Yeah.
What's the name of the brewery
Right up
again?
my- Triple C.
Triple C.
Just Triple C Brewing Company.
Oh, I wonder if Triple C has anyone sponsoring or any sponsors they're working with. We're looking for sponsors, Triple C.
Probably. I mean,
I'm
we're
sure they
definitely
don't. Maybe we can be
available.
their first.
We could fit them in our giant packed sponsor list.
We'll do it.
We'll put them
find-
to the top even. We'll put them
Put them
number
at the
one.
top.
Yeah.
We'll give them plenty of commercial time, plenty of ad time. We'll talk about them every minute. Listeners would love it.
They say this
listener
beer is
love
crisp, light, and refreshing flavor, and that's pretty spot on.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I don't
Looks like
know,
you're enjoying it.
On my beer scale, that's definitely 7.9.
7.9. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. Not gonna lie, I just like the colors. Like the design is kind of lame, but
No, that's cool.
just kidding. It's a great. I like this actually.
Yeah, come on, dude. No, they're a sponsor. Be nice.
You know, I realized that when I started to say those words.
This is this is horrible beer. Horrible beer.
It is not. It is very good.
It's like 7.9 out of 25.
Well, we got
let's
that
get
out
the
of
show
way.
rolling, dude. Yeah,
Let's start the show.
let's do it. Now we're ready to go. We're going to play the intro?
Yeah, let's put the intro back on here. Boom.
That wakes
What we
you
got,
up.
Trent? We got some. We got a lot to talk about. Surprisingly, in the middle of end of June. This is the last week of June, actually. June 26th, 9:27 p.m. Eastern time. That is late. I gotta go to bed.
You're an old man. You're tired. You told me that before the show.
I know. My eyes are really dry. I've been rubbing the piss out of this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, hope you get some good sleep tonight.
Yeah, that won't happen. I don't sleep. I don't need sleep.
Sleep for the week. Yeah. Well,
I'll sleep on my drive back home.
there you go. That's what your interstate's for, right?
Yeah.
Those nice straightaways,
Cruise control.
cruise control. You know.
We got NBA news, NHL news. We got some MLB news. Not a lot, really, to be honest. We're just going to talk Twins.
And Brewers.
NFL news. Oh, and Brewers. Ooh. Some Brewers talk, huh?
Some. Very minimal.
So we got some very important Packers news and Vikings news. Mm-hmm. That'll be a good one.
Yeah,
we got some good stuff coming at the end of the show, and we got to rip some wax and go over our hitters from last week because dude, those cards are the sweetest cards I've ever seen. Probably they just look cool. Those ones we opened last week.
They do look cool, and I saw your note on Mr. James.
Oh yeah, James Mahomes.
James Mahomey. James. Hopefully, someone drafts his son before his Lakers. It'll be hilarious.
So right now, though, Trent, the Lakers. What do you think about that?
About what?
That's NBA news.
Yeah,
JJ
dude.
Redick. I mean, well, is it really
Mr.
news for us? Does anybody care besides? I mean, he's been making the rounds for sure.
Well, that's a good
JJ.
segue. Yeah, JJ, Mr. Toolbox, JJ.
Oh my god.
Did you read? Did you listen to his post game? At least the comments he said or whatnot.
Yeah, his enter. What do you call that?
His
They
introductory,
announced
his introductory press conference. I think it is.
Oh my god, dude! I actually used to like the guy. I thought he was a good guy. I don't know. I guess I didn't really listen to him enough. But like,
Came off as being pretty cocky. I tell you that.
yeah, and I don't know if that's a good thing or what. But what a douchebag!
I know, it's funny because was it? Yeah, because did you watch any of it at all? He looked sharp in the press conference one. I looked really sharp, and like he was in front of the LA media, you know, doing the press conference. Was that last night? Or was it the night before? I don't know. This White Claw's getting to me. But what he said, the lines he dropped the F-bomb twice for emphasis, you know, and it was great because everyone in the room was like, ooh. They're all just like this little fanboys, you know. They're just eating it up. And then he said the question he was asked by the reporter, blah, blah, blah. And then he said, this is the term that got me. He said, it's been a really interesting 6 weeks or so, just in terms of being a part of the engagement farming industry. It's been really interesting.
That's what we're a part of.
Yeah. The fact he said engagement farming industry.
I never heard that term.
Just to piss on like the whole piss on ESPN, just like the network that's like made like helped him rise to fame. Like,
yeah.
He probably wouldn't have this job if it wasn't for ESPN and the role he had in the media or whatnot. How he just piss off and just said engagement farming industry, like poo, fuck them. Like, it was just so weird. It's like elitist the way he was talking.
Yeah, he did go to Duke.
Yeah, I mean, he went to Duke. I mean, there was talk about him just being a lot of people not liking the way he carried himself, like kind of a douche guy. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm sure. I mean, we'll see how it turns out, him and the Lakers or whatnot, but the way he carried himself in the conference, man, I was like, God, you're kind of a douche. Because there's a time and a place to curse and do this and that, you know? But just like, I think maybe more after a lot, or like a passionate like loss or something, you're pissed off after, I can see it, you know, like, F that guy, you know, crown their asses, something like that, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But it's just a wrong place, wrong time, I think. And then after it was the best part because I just heard today, apparently after he was done with the conference, everyone in the media was shaking his hand there. Like, oh, nice to meet me. They're like, what the? Like, your job is not to be his friend. Your job is to be the media and report, even in sports, you know?
Yeah.
Just a bunch of fanboys. What is that? That organization's really gone downhill, man. I tell you, it's really weird how it's all going, and we'll see. I mean, I think it's going to be hilarious if another team gets Bronny, you know, but we'll see what happens with that, too, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they take him in the first round.
That'd be funny.
I don't think they will. I don't know. It is weird. It was weird. He also said, another thing that blew me away was that he said he never spoke to LeBron James about the coaching job.
Yeah, that's right.
Before getting interviewed. And so, like, that's a flat-out lie.
It is a flat-out lie.
There's no way. You have a podcast with them, too. Like, you know how much we talk back and forth. There's no way.
Talk all the time.
Yeah.
It was obviously just a pilot. You know what? I mean,
yeah. It was
just
such
a tool.
weird.
It is weird.
He's making me want to root against him for sure. But maybe I'm just jealous. I don't know.
That could be it. He's a good-looking dude. You know?
Good-looking dude. He's got
dude. He can shoot
ton
the
of
ball.
money. Yeah.
Ton of money. He has hair.
Yeah, that's
me. That's not you, though. You have a nice head of hair.
No, I don't.
Don't lie. Come on, Brand.
It's pretty bad. Not JJ Redick.
Don't make me take this hat off on camera.
Yeah. It was weird. It was just weird. I don't know. I guess people remember the Lions head coach, Dan Campbell. Why? Jeez.
Yeah.
His introduction conference, like, the media was really hard on him because he was all like, wasn't he like breaking, like, we're gonna kill people? Like, so.
I actually can't remember, but I can see that being the case with Dan Campbell.
Yeah, he was just super intense.
He's a really passionate, intense guy.
Yeah, but he came off authentic though.
Yeah,
like,
I love Dan Campbell. That's why we like football. I love Dan Campbell.
True.
He's a man. You know, he's awesome.
Yep,
like,
I would definitely like to play for somebody like that for sure. Over some of these other, even like Matt LaFleur. No offense, but good looking guy though.
Matt LaFleur, he oozes testosterone.
But it's like the Dolphins head coach too, McDaniels, or is that his name? Josh McDaniels, or
am I getting
that mixed up with Mike.
Mike McDaniels. And I always get screwed up with McDaniel or McDaniels.
Yeah.
But yeah, well,
I like
when you say Mike or is Mike McDaniel. Yeah, there's no S. Go on.
Mike McDaniel. Yeah. I don't know. I'm big on the leadership. You need guys that look the part too. Like, more than just Well, I don't even know if they act that part, to be honest. Matt LaFleur might, for sure. I don't know him as good as McDaniel.
He met her tight.
Because I like to block out the Packers news as much as possible. Can't handle it.
Don't want to get depressed.
Yeah, it does. It's so like, I wish we could do this. I know. Well, we could transition to that because I was going to talk. Oh, we still got the NBA draft tonight. That's going on right now, actually, Trent.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
Had that going on. They took the France kid.
Yeah, first two picks were international when first two were both from France.
Dude, I'm so out of touch with basketball. What is that logo? Who had the number one? Detroit? No, that's Detroit. Who had the number one overall pick?
Where's their NBA insider?
Yeah, where is he? Son of a... Did they change their logo? Is it Atlanta?
I think it's Hawks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Hawks. I remember, didn't they win the lottery and had a super low chance to win it?
Yep.
But that's the thing too, because I don't follow as much as I would like to either. But you look at this, man, it's just the landscape of the NBA nowadays. I mean, you don't have to know much about it to realize that even when we were growing up, 15, 20 years ago, these international players now are just they just taking over the NBA. It's crazy, you know.
Yeah, I was actually, I wish I could remember.
Especially now those one and dones in college and stuff, and the talent isn't what it used to be. We're gonna say now.
I was gonna say I was listening to it's like Rashad McCants, Gilbert Arenas. They have a podcast they do, and they were talking about the.
It's called "Don't Bring Your Gun to the Locker Room."
They were talking about the European players coming over here and how, we give them too much credit. The European players, we had to change the whole NBA so they're the way they call the NBA, the fouls and stuff, because it's. They don't play a lot of defense over in Europe. They said that was a misconception. I don't know. I gotta re-listen to that. I'll bring it up. I'll listen to it and I'll bring it to the next show because it was an interesting point because I never heard that point before. Because I always thought the European players were tougher, but they were arguing the complete opposite. And the points he was making made sense to me at the time. Now I can't remember him. Probably because I'm half asleep right now. Sorry.
Hey, Brent, are you tired? I can't tell.
No, I just need some more beer.
There you go. That'll wake you up. That'll perk you up.
His work has been kicking my ass. So
it's all good.
But anyways, yeah. Two French kids went back to back.
Frenchies.
Number
Come
one,
on.
Number two, Zachary.
I'm not even going to try it.
Sure.
I saw that. I'm
Alex
I'm not going to try this.
Or Alex Sarr, the other French power forward, I guess. Then Reed Shepard from Kentucky, shooting guard. Stephen Castle went to the Spurs, UConn, point guard. Man, dude, that Wemby, oh my God.
Yeah.
He's a stud. He should have won Defensive Player of the Year. Did you see that? He had averaged 2 more blocks a game than Gobert, averaged more points. Not that that's part of.
And you're kind of bitter on Gobert now too.
I know.
Well, because
he
made all defensive team though. Wemby didn't he? He made all defensive.
Yeah, he had
I think he was the first rookie ever to do that. I heard that.
More steals too. I think he averaged.
Yeah, he'll be fun to watch for a long time.
I know, dude. It's scary because he's in the Western Conference and Timberwolves are just rising. They're coming up to their. But we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. We'll see what happens.
He's also very frail. It looks like. Well, all these kids look super frail nowadays.
I just think about Durant too, or whatnot.
Yeah,
but then he's been playing for 15, 16, 17 years. What? 20
he hasn't been playing
years.
A while. But he gets hurt all the time too, though. So I don't know.
Yeah, guaranteed contract though helps out with that.
Yeah, not as much as I thought he would. Oh, the Spurs had 2 picks in the top 10. They had the number 8 pick too.
Well, look at that.
So they got 2 point guards. Interesting. Rob Dillingham, Kentucky. Oh, the big Purdue kid, Zach Edey. Eddie? I
Edie?
think it is. Yeah, Edie.
Yeah.
He went number 9 to the Memphis Grizzlies. Ooh, that's a good fit. I like it.
Oh, I just got a little
I don't know the rest
little
of the
X
players.
here, a little tweeter from
Ooh,
Woj. 1 second. He actually sent me a text.
got a
The
trade.
Timberwolves are trading a 2031 unprotected first and a protected 2030 pick to swap to Spurs for Dillingham.
What?
Who's Dillingham? You like Dillingham?
That they just drafted him 8th overall.
Oh,
so
shit.
The Timberwolves.
Shoot.
Holy
Sorry, guys.
man, that's huge news, Trent.
Do you like Dillingham? Where's the news drop?
I'm
where's the
glad
news
you're.
break?
Oh shoot, I don't know. Wait. I'll play it.
Ooh.
Wait, can I?
You're fired.
Here we go, baby.
You're fired.
You're fired.
Oh, that was the wrong one. Let's try this. Oh, that was the money sound. We'll just go with that one.
That's money. Good move by the Wolves. That's what Brant,
was
the
huge.
loyal
Are you serious?
Wolves fan thinks. Yeah.
I'm glad you're on Woj's text list, dude.
No, I had notifications always. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm on his text list. I misheard you. Sorry, man. You didn't come through.
Holy shit. So we traded all the way up to the 8th pick. So what'd we give up? Sorry.
1 second here. Let's look here.
This is huge news.
Are trading a 2031 unprotected first and a
Holy
protected
shit.
2030 pick swap to the Spurs for
2030.
Dillingham.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it's 2024.
Yeah, dude. Same thing. It's weird. Like these are way out there.
But we don't have any picks. We don't have any picks anyways. All right.
Is Dillingham? Who is it? He's at. I feel like I just.
He played for Kentucky, so he's got.
Yeah,
to be
he's
decent,
that
right?
point guard. Wait.
I'm
Okay,
pulling him up.
guy.
Oh, I got him right here. 6'1", 164. Holy shit.
And he's point guard.
Dillingham. Oh, okay. Here's the strengths. Dillingham is the most dynamic scoring guard in this draft. His combination of shiftiness, ball handling, passing, and shot making prowess showed vividly off the bench at Kentucky. He came off the bench. Oh shit.
Oh yuck.
Weaknesses. He lacks the ideal size and physicality to absorb contact in the lane and hold his own defensively. He's only a 6'3" wingspan and is under 170 pounds. Long known for his ability to heat up in a hurry at the prep level, Dillingham backed that up with efficient perimeter shot making and steady decision making as a passer and scorer in his lone season in the SEC. Even if he faces an uphill battle defensively, his offensive gifts give him some of the biggest star power of any prospect in the class. Holy smokes. This kid could be, I don't care if he does, we don't need a defensive point guard. We need a scorer. This kid could feed right off of Ant. This is huge. This is like Luka and Kyrie. Yeah.
Good dude. That's what I wanted to hear.
I think San Antonio's in our division too, aren't they? Or no?
Conference, you mean?
They're definitely in the Western Conference, but are they in like the actually?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Out of touch I'm with.
Since they're in the United States, right? San Antonio.
They're a basketball team.
That's huge news. So we got there. Well,
Man,
speaking
good.
of the Wolves, what any other news at all we talk about with the Wolves that happened recently?
Oh yeah,
Maybe
Chris
some
Finch.
coaching or
Chris Finch signed a 2 or 4 year extension. I didn't see they did not disclose the financials on that. They must not have to do that for coaches, huh?
I don't think they do. I have a feeling like they don't in the NFL. I don't think either.
But they do just to do it.
Yeah, and then I don't think. I think they keep it all hidden, and then for some reason the coaches aren't part of like the salary cap and stuff. This isn't about the NFL though. This is about the NBA. I'm sure it's the same with the NBA.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it was a huge move for the Wolves to lock him up 4 more years. They just signed him an extension in 2022 too, but he definitely earned it. He's led to he's led the Wolves to playoffs in all three of the full seasons he coached because he came in kind of half a season.
Yeah,
they didn't make the playoffs. He's 160 and 127 in a regular season, which is second to only Flip Saunders. He's the second winningest coach.
He's already the second.
Yeah, that's how shitty the Wolves are. He's got a .557 winning percentage, and that's the highest winning percentage in the franchise.
Oh, damn. Okay.
He definitely deserved it. I like him too. He worked his way up. You know, he didn't
I
just
like hearing that.
get handed the job because he started a podcast and was a good 3-point shooter. And I guess JJ started playing defense towards the end of his career too, but Reddick. But I don't know. Finch definitely deserved it. I like him. Good guy. Sad he blew out his knee this postseason.
Yeah, I know that was something, wasn't it? It does suck.
Ruptured his PCL or something like that. I can't remember.
He's a
but yeah.
He's a
Man,
stinks.
I'm
That would
freaking
stink.
jacked over this.
Good.
this,
I'm glad.
trade. I mean, who knows if the kid's gonna come in and light it up his rookie year, but if he's got good work ethic, if he could shoot from outside too, man, and if he could score for himself, I mean, this could be a huge deal for us.
I agree, my dude. That's good freaking news. I'm glad you're happy.
I wonder if we gave up.
Brant's
Did we give up
happy.
the 27th pick too, or did we not have to do that?
I don't know. I'm gonna shoot Roach a text. I'll figure that out. We'll get back to you. Okay?
Yeah. He'll get back to you after that. Oh, here it is. Oh, we still have our 27th overall pick too, because we just gave up the 2030 and 2031. So that'll be Anthony Edwards will be like 28, just in his prime of his career. So those will be late round picks anyway. So
There you go. Last round, last pick anyway. Well, the odds are.
I bet we end up trading out of this last pick too, though. I bet we and then probably get some more picks for later next couple years or something.
Yeah.
I like it though. That's huge, man.
It is huge. That's great news. I wasn't expecting to have so much fun with the NBA tonight. What the hell?
No,
It's like Christmas.
no,
Christmas came
Supposed
early.
to be short segments here. We don't have a lot of news because now we got to go talk NHL news because that just ended. Game 7.
I know. That was a series, wasn't it?
USA. USA. I was at the
Became a
bar.
series.
Yeah. I was at the bar watching that game, and the bartender asked me, "Who do you want to win?" And I was like, "Well, I hate Canada, so I want Florida to win."
How'd she like that? Did she
Florida
laugh?
won.
Give you a wink? Oh,
That was a guy. You did laugh.
did he laugh? Give you a wink?
Yeah. He spit in my beer because he was Canadian.
He spit my beer because I was Canadian. And then I drank it.
But yeah, I don't know. I stopped really caring about it, to be honest. I'm glad it turned out, went 7 games and just ended in a sweep. So it was good for the NHL. Connor McDavid
That's
won the Conn
interesting.
Smythe. Only the 6th player in NHL history to win it from the other team, from the losing team. So, and he definitely. I was talking over here. Hopefully, but
I heard you.
hopefully, I don't know. That's weird to give it to him, but he deserved it. I mean, he was a beast, but I don't know. It's got to be awkward to you. What is this? I wouldn't even. I don't know. It would suck to get that after losing the Stanley Cup, but Florida wins another Stanley Cup somehow.
Fuck,
It's
I'd be
amazing.
so happy to get that. If I lost, it'd be great. I was the best player on the ice.
You're a big U guy, so
Damn right I am. I show that shit off. You still these people down in Florida, down in Florida, they're swimming with it, drinking beer.
Yeah.
I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be coming down there with them. Hey guys, how's it going? What's going on? Drinking out with it too. I'd be partying with them. I would. Would you not? Maybe they're
probably
kind of
would.
weird. Why? They go to Canada. Fuck, go down to Florida, dude. Jesus.
I'm glad Canada didn't win though. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck Canada.
Now they have to
keep
suffer
Trudeau.
again. I like teams that have to suffer, so they deal with see how I feel.
Yeah, that's right. You're not depressed at all. You can fucking suffer too. It was perfect because I did that. You know what I did. It's good timing.
Try not to touch my eyes; they're killing me. wild news. There isn't any wild news besides the NHL draft is actually Friday. We talked about that last week. Friday and Saturday NHL draft. The Wild have the 13th overall pick. They have a second round pick, a 4th and 2 5ths, and a 6th rounder coming up. So
how many rounds are there in NHL?
7.
6, 7.
There's 7. Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, though, there's a lot of trades that happen during the NHL draft, so I am looking forward to that. Because I could care less if we draft anybody, because, I mean, if we can get a star, we don't have any salary cap, so we have like $7 million, and we still have to re-sign a couple guys. We're still dealing with the buyout contracts that we're paying off, because those buyouts, they count against your salary cap. So we're like spending, I think it's like $16, $20 million in dead cap space we got to deal with, something like that. This is the last year, though, so next year it all comes off, and then we have all this money, but then we got to extend some big-name guys like Kaprizov. He's going to be due, and Brock Faber, who he might get extended this offseason, actually, but I don't know how that works, so it might not take effect until next year. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to the draft, though. I'll be driving up to Minnesota, but I just want it's. Did you know where it's at? It's at the it's in Vegas in that giant dome.
Oh,
what the hell's that called?
I forgot the name of it.
The globe thing.
The Globetrotter? No, yeah, I forgot what it's called there. But that's where it is, though. Has there ever been an event like that there before?
No, well, that thing's only been open for like 4 months or something now. What the hell is it
been
called?
4 months, has it? Hasn't it been? Weren't we there like last summer?
Yeah, but I don't think it was open yet, though. They just had it. They're building it still and like working out the kinks.
It's not the Sphere, is it?
Sphere, that's it. Yep.
That's right. Like it's like a simple name too. You wouldn't think that. It's called the Sphere.
No, we have to go to that.
That was a movie back in the 90s.
Yeah. We'll have to go to that when you get some free time ever. So probably in like 18 years, yeah.
Right?
How old will we be in 18 years? 50?
50. I'll be over 50. Yeah, Sphere came out in 98. God, I'm on the money. Look at me.
98?
Yeah. 6.1 IMDb. More of an IMDb guy than the Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, the movie. Oh, you dork.
Yeah, what? This is entertainment. We're just totally shifting it. Like next week could be all movies. Anyway.
Oh yeah, we should. That would be fun. We can do sports movies. Favorite sports movie.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
People like to hear us talk. No, they don't.
No, they don't, babe. We do.
We do though. We like to hear ourselves. I like hear. It's funny, dude. I cannot stop laughing just rewatching this.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Super entertaining to me.
It's always better when you listen back to it because when we're done, a lot of times I'm like, God, I suck. Hey, listen to it. Like, that was fun. We did a good job. It wasn't bad,
I sound totally different listening to myself than listening to myself right now talk.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
You sound more attractive,
I sounded
right?
like that. I think I sound better through the radio or through the whatever speaker.
Yeah, you have to hear yourself. It's funny because you I mean, that's something you heard too. Like, you hear, you sound different in your own head when you talk, because you have to hear through your skull. It's weird, but like you sound different to yourself. And then when you listen to yourself talk, like you said, it's different. It's not as shitty. I mean, sometimes it is. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, God, you sound like a dork. That's just how I sound.
Yeah, but it's weird. You sound exactly the way you sound to me when I re-listen to it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. There's probably some science behind it.
There is some science behind there. There's some science that was done.
Science
that was done.
What else we got, Trent? We got any other NBA news? Did Woj text you back? Oh, he's talking about. Oh no.
No, God, he still hasn't texted me back yet.
That's fine. He's probably busy. There's other trades going on right now, so
that's fine.
We'll get back to him.
1 second. I'm gonna text his wife.
Yeah, you better get on that. She'll get to him.
They always do.
That's her texting. That's her texting sound. What do we got here? We got some Twins news. Oh shoot! What did I just do?
What happened?
I don't know. I clicked something. Anyways,
we
got Twins news. see. Happy birthday, Royce Lewis. Watch. Since the last time we spoke, he hit two more. He hit three more home runs, but I think we're on the air while he hit the third one. So it's really only two more. He's up to 10 home runs now.
Damn.
He's played in like 23 games or something. It's crazy.
That's cool. Happy belated again, Royce.
Yeah. He's still on fire, except for he's 0 for 4 in his last 2 games. So I don't think he's ever went 3 games without a hit, though, in his career yet. But I saw he's on some crazy pace right now. There's like only one other hitter in Major League history to have this many home runs before 90 games played or something like that. You just got to stay healthy.
Did not know that.
Yeah, he's good. He's really good. I'm telling you.
How'd you get him again? He was drafted, right? Did you draft him?
Yeah, we drafted him. I think he was the number 1 overall pick.
Okay.
For us, we took him number 1 overall. I think. Pretty sure. Maybe it was 2. I don't know. 3. But yeah, people are talking now. I said he wasn't going to get in the All-Star game because he's only played 24 games compared to everybody else. But he's already. He's almost in the top 15 in home runs already in the major leagues.
That's friggin' nuts.
He's only played half the games, if that. He's played less than half the games. But we'll see. What else happened? Chris Paddock was sent to the DL. We kind of knew that was coming, but it was done a little early. He's coming off a Tommy John surgery. He's one of our starting pitchers. We got him in a trade a couple years ago with the Padres, San Diego. I think we traded our closer for him, him and another player, I think it was. But anyways, he blew out his arm, and he came back last year in the postseason, and he just pitched relief, and he was dominant. But he was one of those young, like, up-and-coming pitchers when he first started out, and they blew out his arm. He had Tommy John surgery, and then he had it again with the Twins. So he's 2-time Tommy John surgery, and he's just coming back. They knew they were going to give him a rest here, but they didn't know it was going to be this early. They're hoping after the All-Star break, but he had to do it now. He's pitching decent. His ERA is a little high, but that was a couple games he really let up. He got rocked a couple times. 5-3 with 5.29 ERA. The Twins are in desperate need of starting pitching. Like, if they do not make a trade at the deadline, they don't want to win, is what they're telling me. So,
okay,
we'll see what happens. It's coming up.
Well, yeah, dude.
Yeah, they're still in second place, 6-4 in their last 10 games, which they've been struggling. I think last week they're playing the Rays, and I said it'd be nice if they got 2 out of 3. Well, they lost the last 2 in extra innings. So, and thankfully they had the A's. They went to the A's and they took 2 of 3 there, and now they lost against Arizona last night. I think they lost the last 2 games against Arizona, and they played late tonight, Game 3. So we'll see. We're still in the playoffs as of now. Second place in the division. Cleveland is red hot, though. They're in a 7-game win streak.
Mm-hmm.
We're 9 games behind them now. So Buxton's hitting again, though. He's getting hot. We need pitching, dude. We need some starting pitching bad.
Yeah.
We got to call somebody up. Hopefully he's going to be good. But we'll see. We got a couple guys, Fista or something like that, Festa.
I like that.
Dominic.
They say Fat Fista. Fat Fista. He's a Fat Fista. All right.
Fat Fista.
So am I.
That's what Jordan Love's doing right now. Feasting.
That's what he is. He's feasting.
In Italy? Where'd he get married?
On that love. Yes, he proposed in Italy.
Ooh.
Yep. Love found love in Italy.
You happy for him?
I'm fucking right. I'm happy for him. It's kind of funny because our last quarterback was totally just not the relationship kind of guy. Danica Patrick, he had that, was it Shannon Woodley, whatever the hell her name is from Divergent?
Oh, Olivia Munn, too.
Olivia Munn,
Yeah, he ran through some hotties, for sure.
Yeah, he did. As some people said Danica wasn't hot.
I don't think
they're
she
blind.
She's not that
stupid.
hot.
Anyway.
I don't like them jacked girls, though.
She's not jacked.
Yeah, she is.
She's fit.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, but it's funny because Roger's just still technically still single, I guess. Not tied down at all. For some reason, right now he's in the Middle East somewhere, I'm sure. But The girl, I mean,
Oh my god.
loves tying down, has a girl. We'll see what happens with this guy now, you know?
Yeah. I mean, people are loving Love right now. I think I was listening to ESPN.
Yeah.
One of their guys was like, if I could have any quarterback besides Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah.
he said he would take Love out of all the 31 other quarterbacks.
It was Lewis Riddick, right?
Was it Lewis Riddick? I thought it was a white guy said this. Some old white guy.
Some old white guy. Well,
Maybe it
Lewis
was
Riddick
two different guys. Maybe everybody's saying it now. I'm the only one that isn't sold on Love yet.
No, that's not just you. There's a lot of people who aren't sold in Love, which
But
I'm pretty sure it was Riddick.
They made
They
a lot
like
of
Love a lot.
Yeah, they made a lot of good points. So like, he's mobile. He doesn't take big hits. He's smarter than like Josh Allen. Josh Allen takes a lot of hits. He's got a good arm. He can make all the throws, all this stuff. High character guy.
Yeah, I get
this
dude,
cannot be happening to me again.
I know.
Roll.
He's only played for 1 year or two, which I understand. But I mean, when he was on when he finally found his rhythm. Oh, it was so fun. But no, there's still a lot of people are still doubting him. I mean, it's understandable. You know, not everyone watches him as much as Packer fans do either. There's a lot of talent in the NFL quarterback. Surprise. So he still has to prove a lot of people wrong, especially when the groups were on face. Nice. I'm on to our unofficial sponsor right now, Alani.
You're really working on that angle. Sorry, I cut you off. I just wanted to say that.
What angle? My unofficial sponsor, Alani?
Yep.
But that's what I was talking about. I was talking about sponsors.
Jordan Love, high character.
Yeah, Jordan Love. I mean, I have all the confidence in him in the world. Honestly, next year, I'm super excited to see what he does next year. His confidence. I mean, that's how much it is. Like, we have to have confidence to play quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
And he's come back with the same group of guys. I'm pumped to see it. I was talking about the groups on Facebook that we're in or whatnot. Trying to getting more involved on those. You and I. And
yeah, you're the man of the people, dude.
Trent. So are you. There are some just Packer haters for sure, but also some of those Packer fans, man. I can see why you fucking don't like them so much.
it's all teams, dude. Everybody.
No, all team has douches.
Yeah.
All team has douches, but everyone does. I know that for sure. But it's always fun because some guys just go 13 championships. That's all I say. I'm like, okay. And then the one guy who was talking shit, or like he was saying stuff, like. He was a Packer fan, it was obvious, 13 championships, blah, 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 blah. And then you just said back, touche. That's all you said, touche, as in, hey, you got me. That's a great point. Do you see what he said back to you?
No, he said something back.
Yeah, he fucking said something like, oh, you're a bitter Viking fan, blah, 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 blah. And then I was
I'll respond back.
Dude, I remember I was going to take a screenshot of touche definition from Google and say, do you know what touche means? Because he just said he agreed with you, buddy. Now making us look stupid, you Packer fan. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. He probably thinks it's a slur or something, or like.
Yeah. Did you call me touche, fucker?
Oh, I wish I would have seen this now. This is hilarious.
Viking. I know. You should look it up. I'm like, God dang it, dude. Some of the stuff on there, and then there was that one. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. There's all fans have. I know all fan bases have them, but I get it. So much, man. The thing that always drives me nuts. Like, it doesn't drive me nuts, but 13 championships is so cool to hear that. But to me, like, above that is the Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Packers have 4 Super Bowls. Like, Pittsburgh has 6. New England has 6. San Francisco has 5. Packers have 4. With the Cowboys have 4 or 5. Like, Super Bowl, like, back then too, there were a lot less teams.
Yeah.
When you know what I mean? So. That's a whole separate thing. I want Super Bowls, baby.
Yeah, Super Bowls is it's the what do you call it? It's the curve. That's what we judge it on. But I mean, if I had what would it be? 7, 8? I can't do math, dude. I'm fucking 9?
You're tired?
9 world champions? If I had 9 world championships?
You fucking,
I would talk
you
about
own
them
that
too.
shit? Yeah. You went, I get it. I do. It's just like,
But I also have never experienced anything like that, so I don't know.
It's just like the people, or just, to me, it's just a lazy argument to make. It's so lazy because it's just like the Packer fans that go, how many Super Bowls do you got? Like, if they don't know anything about football, it's the worst thing when you argue with anyone at all that doesn't know what they're talking about. They're the worst.
Yeah.
And they act like they do, you know?
It's
like if you try to have like intelligent conversation with a Packer fan, you as a Viking fan, and like, well, how many Super Bowls you got? You're like, God damn it.
It's hard to. I can't say anything back to it. It's hard to talk shit.
Well, it would piss me off so bad, dude. I'm glad I'm a Packer fan. I would get so pissed off as a Viking fan. I'd probably be like you.
I don't really get pissed off. I get it though, because you can't say anything. You can't. You just gotta deal with it and just be like, yeah. You gotta embrace the suck and just
embrace the suck and hope they get the next Patriots luck with Dynasty, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's all we can hope for. I'll take just one. I'll take one. I'm almost to the. No, I think at some age I'll eventually be like, I just want to see us in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
but because I just want to experience that feeling. You know, I can only imagine what that feels like. Because that's how big of fans we are.
Darn right.
It's sad. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, but it is. Like,
it's fun. We're invested.
Yeah, it's our hobby. We're men. We'd like to do stupid things like watch other men kill each other.
Right. We like to hunt. We like to watch people play football.
Yeah.
You know, we love it. We love all that shit.
Yeah.
We love our manly drinks.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, don't show that. Show the other
Cut
one.
that out. Alani, unofficial sponsor. Breezeberry is my favorite flavor, although they're all very good. They're all very tasty. They all wake me up.
Yeah. We should just do a little commercial for them, and I'll send it. I'll make a little short, and I'll send it to them. Like,
well, it's great because I was looking for something that was gluten-free, vegan, and had biotin, B6, and B12, and Alani hit all the check marks.
Checked all them boxes? Wow.
Hit them all right there. Oh, right there. See?
Nice.
Freeze that.
Oh.
There it is. So.
And it's probably refreshing, too.
It's beyond refreshing. It is beyond refreshing.
Big
and it's not addictive either. It's beautiful.
No. It's just delicious.
It's delicious, just like me.
I seen you had some other Packer news on here. I kept seeing this guy's name over and over again. But
Mr. Policy?
Yeah, no idea what that was about, though. And I refused to look into it because I'm a Vikings fan.
No, he is going to... Mr. Policy is going to be replacing Mark Murphy as president and CEO starting next year.
So what does that kind of equal? Is that like the head owner kind of? Would that equal there? Because you guys do it differently. You guys don't have owners, right? You don't have like a owner like the Vikings have the Wilfs.
It's kind of like Yeah, that's the thing because owners are like we, the owners, you know, Packer fans.
I'm gonna buy some shares of the Packers. I think I might have to.
Yeah, you know it's funny because I do have one.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Dana bought me one for Christmas. No, Dana bought me one for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
She did. But I'm not one of those people that goes online and goes, "I'm an owner of an NFL team." You know,
You sure it's not? It's not a signature on your email.
No,
it's not added to your signature. Trent
that's
McKenzie,
another thing.
owner.
Even as a Packer fan, it drives me nuts when people are talking like on social media, and they say, "Well, as a part NFL owner, or as an owner of an NFL team," and they're dead serious, like they think that their opinion matters at all. Like, shut up. Stop saying that.
What do you think the percentage is of those people that actually really think that they're owners?
I don't know. 25%. I don't know. There's a.
I was gonna go. I thought you were gonna say higher, to be honest, because I'm low on
50?
it. I don't know,
Maybe
but
10?
I would have been around 20, 25. I would have said 20.
Yeah.
If I'm being realistic.
Well,
in my fantasy, I would say like 90% of you guys think that.
So we have here. Well, so 1 second. I try to like find a little breakdown of how to explain it here.
I'm getting kind of drunk now.
That's my boy. In wording, okay, air temp, split Thompson's titles. Oh,
Ooh.
poorly planned by me.
What were you looking for?
1 second here. I was all.
I could check the NBA draft again here.
You check that draft. See what's going on. Anything new there?
NBA draft. We're at pick 20. Cleveland Cavaliers are on the clock.
Oh, are they?
I still don't know any of these guys. So, Devin Carter, Providence, was drafted 13th overall. Bub Carrington, that's a good name. You know, I was watching women's professional softball on ESPN or something the other day.
Yeah?
There's a girl, her name is Bubba.
Bubba?
A girl, yeah. She's not
Really?
a bub. She's not, doesn't look like a Bubba.
Oh, so was she very attractive, I'm guessing?
She wasn't that, no, she was not attractive. She was all right, but she wasn't a Bubba. Like, you'd think, like, I would think like a big girl, you know. She was skinny, small.
She's probably like an 8 or 9. You're like, she's a 4.
Well, I have a new theory that there isn't any 10s and all girls are like 6s. But it depends
All girls
on.
are 6s?
Yeah, but then if they dress up and like put makeup on and stuff, they could make themselves up to like an 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And then there's maybe 110 out there, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. You know what? My research, I was all ready to go, and I don't know what I was doing here on my little phone, but I had all lined up here.
Oh, maybe I did that because remember I said, "Oh shoot," because I was clicking on stuff.
No, it's totally fine here. Don't worry about it, man.
What's the 2018 structure redone? Is that what you're talking about, or what are you getting at?
It was something from the past, but anyway, it's all good, man. But so Ed Policy he's going to be succeeding Mark Murphy in president as CEO in 2025.
Okay.
It's kind of cool because the way they have it set up in Green Bay is that once you hit 70 in this role, you have to retire.
Okay.
So this is going to be happening in July 2025. This is when Policy is going to be taking over. So
we should put that rule in for presidents.
Yeah,
and
I know,
all
right?
politicians, actually.
Yeah, I know, all politicians. Let's have some term limits too. Anyway,
we should just get rid of the term politician, and we should all right. This is a different podcast.
Yeah, but he's so he'll be replacing Mark Murphy in 2025. Like I said, because he's 70. So essentially, like he'll be the guy at the top. That's who he's going to be. Policy, so everyone will still report to him.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Goody Kuntz will report to him. GM, he's kind of the guy on top. Like we're the owners, like the Packer fans are the actual, like the state is the owner.
Yep.
So he's the guy on top, kind of overseeing everything.
Yeah, CEO of the company. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know too much about him either, but he's been with the team for a while now. He was responsible for the development of Packers Titletown district, which I've never been inside of it, but it's kind of neat little get up, you know. He leads the organization's communications, marketing, and fan engagement, sales, and business development. So he's involved with the team. This line right here, though, I mean, he knows how to butter up the people, you know. He said, "This is the absolute best jobs in sport. This is the absolute best job in sports. We are the stewards of the most iconic and unique organization of all professional sports. I am excited to continue to work with so many talented teammates who have ensured the Packers' consistent success on and off the field. We are the people's team, and I love being a part of it." So yeah, he'll be taking over. But yeah, he's been with them for 12 years. Back in the day, he was Arena League. I'm trying to find it here.
So you're a fan though of him?
I'm a fan. I mean, he said the right things or whatnot, and you kind of said it too earlier about Finch working his way up.
Yeah.
This guy was the same way.
That's good.
His father,
That's the way it should be.
yeah, and his father, Carmen Policy, was president and CEO of the Niners in the 90s, actually. But Ed, he was born in Youngstown, Ohio. Like, he's lived in Green Bay for the last 12 years.
I don't like that. That's not. He might move him to Ohio, Trent.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
Columbus.
So, yeah,
wait, is there a football team? No.
It's just moved to Cleveland and just no, actually no. Don't do that.
Cleveland
He
Packers.
graduated from Notre Dame with a degree in accounting and emphasis in finance, and received his law degree from Stanford. So
he's a nerd.
He's a geek, but it's all good. But he worked his way up. He doesn't really have any experience playing at all. Then he earned his law degree and worked in private. So he actually worked in private practice for 6 years, but always with the view of getting professional sports.
He's a money guy.
Yeah, but he, like I said, he worked his way into the league, and he was 9 years. He worked at the Arena League for 9 years, doing TV contracts and whatnot. But he's in all the stuff, community service stuff or whatnot, United Way. So he's just a good guy. He seems like I like his mindset. He knows what people at Green Bay want. He earned his way up, Didn't kiss ass. He might have. It's possible. But he seems like a winner to me. He seems like a good guy to have.
Well, I hope he leads your team to the worst records it's ever had, ever. I hope the stadium collapses and
luckily won't collapse because there's no dome.
Implodes. Just kidding.
No, you aren't. The deep hatred.
That's exciting, though.
Of the Packers. It is exciting,
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, but so that's what's going on with them. Jordan Love, a little romance there.
Yeah, that's all I got to talk about, too. Vikings news. Hawkinson got married in Hawaii.
That's right. Look at that.
What
Good
other
for
Vikings?
You, Hawk.
Yeah. A lot of, it's a good time to get married, I guess, when the off season, right? Didn't some guys get married during the season? I'm like, what the why would you do that, first of all?
That's not very smart.
Are you big on the guys that have kids during the season too? Like, can't you plan that out better?
Can't you plan that out better? Some guys are kind of. I know some situations are tough.
Yeah.
Sometimes you sort of get pregnant. You're like, you know what? Football comes first. Kids come second.
Honestly, though, if I had that chance, I for sure would be trying to have my kid in the off season. I would definitely try to line that up.
Yeah.
Like, no,
I'm sure you do for sure.
Yeah.
That's a different life, man.
What's 9 months from today? What is that? September? So in the beginning of the season, I'm just pumping away, dude.
Here you go. Pumping away 10, 12 times a day, just planting the seed nice and deep.
But come December, though, January, nope. Laying it off. Just going to have to.
That's right. You have to keep her off of you, right?
Yes.
You know how it is.
Yeah. I'm telling you guys,
stop,
this is how you do it, okay?
This is how you do it. And then no more. But yeah, what else is worth? Anything else with the Vikings at all?
I don't think so. It's kind of that I saw Joe Burrow and Justin Jefferson were in Fashion Week.
That's right, in France, right?
Yeah.
France? Do you look good?
I like good for them, because I think it takes a ton of confidence to do that. But also, I think every one of those people are very self-absorbed people. If you just look at them, how they walk around and stuff, which I think that's probably part of why they're so good, though. They're super confident, super cocky. But that's kind of embarrassing. I don't know. I would never do it if I was an NFL superstar, clearly, because I can think that way, That was close.
You were close, yeah.
Just kidding.
You were close. We're both close. You were just kidding. Just so people know, we were just kidding. We never had a shot, really. We were just joking. Okay?
That was it, though. I don't know. It's weird. I can't stand any of those people, anyways. Good for them, but fashion is the least important thing in the world, I think.
Yeah.
I guess it's a good moneymaker. I don't know. It's good for the GDP in some places, but I don't know. It's just full of people that you just are like, you could not survive like one day without the internet. Like,
that's true. That's very true.
That's a different podcast.
Exactly. I could, but I need my Snapchat streaks. If it wasn't for those Snapchat streaks, I could do that.
I know. Got to keep those babies rolling.
Damn right, dude. Got focus on the important things in life. Snapchat streaks.
Dude, when you die, you better keep going with them Snapchat streaks, dude.
Don't worry, the kids already know how to do it.
It's gonna be devastating. Yeah, that's a good point. We gotta roll those over somehow. Got to think.
We'll call and complain.
We gotta think about that. We'll put that on the to-do list for the next podcast.
Perfect. Let's do that.
That's pretty much it for the Big Four. Oh, well, actually, no. We got some other Wisconsin sports team news.
Yes, we do. One second.
This is I'm really refreshed. I know it's gonna make my grandpa happy.
The Brewers have been hot, folks. Right? They've been hot.
Yeah.
The Brewers have been hot. They are currently sitting atop the NL Central. They won again today. They beat down the Rangers 6-5.
Rangers won the World Series last year.
48-33. Yeah, the Rangers are 37-43, huh?
Yeah.
That's not good. But it's a long season, though, as we always talk about.
Surprising they made it, to be honest, last year. But
yeah, so my Brewers are doing great.
Yeah, you're a big Brewers fan now, huh? You cheesehead.
That's all I have in the Brewers.
They're doing good. Also, in WNBA news, because we're big WNBA reporters too nowadays. Like
we are. Doesn't take much.
The Lynx won the Commissioner's Cup, which is the mid-season tournament. That's a pretty big deal.
They have that now, the WNBA?
Yeah.
I didn't realize they did that too.
I think it just started too, like last year.
Well, just like last with the NBA?
I think, yeah. Because the NBA just started last year. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. The Lakers won.
I think
they helped them a lot.
Maybe it's, I don't know, dude. I'm terrible at WNBA mind. Actually, no, I'm big into it now.
Big into it now.
I'm big.
I feel like half this podcast is about us saying, next week will be better. Shit. Yeah, we don't know much about that. Let's talk some more about it.
That's exactly it. That's the story of our lives. I promise.
I like that. That's good news, though.
Yeah, we're on a roll. I think they're one. I think they're one of the best teams in the WNBA. Actually, like we might have another championship here, Trent. How many WNBA championships does Green Bay have?
That's a good point. Not much.
Does Milwaukee have a WNBA team?
No, they don't. I already looked. They don't. You know what we forgot to do at the beginning of the show, by the way? I'm going to backtrack a little bit. Who is that Mr. Thielen jersey you're wearing?
Yep, Adam Thielen. He's my neighbor down here, dude. Oh.
That's right. Does he live close to you for real?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
How close?
His wife used to go to the sauna place my brother used to work at, which is like a couple blocks away from here, maybe a mile. So I know they're in the area, and this is a really nice area, kind of.
Yeah.
So
you only live in the best. You don't mess around.
Yeah, this house, man. I'm telling you, the heat down here is unbearable. It's relentless too. It's just like this whole month has been brutal. This whole week has been brutal. It's just starting to. So I got two months straight. It's 97, 98, 99, 100, and it's humid, and then it's, oh my god, dude, I don't know if I can make it. It looks so nice outside too.
Why'd you need a sauna? First of all,
no, you don't. Yeah, it's great.
Why is there a sauna place down there?
Just walk outside.
Just go outside, people.
It's crazy, but
yeah, dude.
Whoa. I don't know if we should talk about that, but
I saw that note. We'll pass.
We'll talk about it next week.
We'll talk about Sunday, maybe.
We're gonna be sauced up.
You know what pisses me off?
It was really annoying though when I was watching it. I was like, "What? Oh my! I don't want to get into it."
Yeah, that's something for sure we can talk about. Well, then my jersey, by the way, is
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to bring
you're
that
good,
up.
don't worry
Wow,
about
what a
mine's Mr.
self-centered person. I should be in Fashion Week.
That's right. This is Mr.
Number 50, AJ Hawk, huh?
AJ Hawk. This is a little shout out to our other podcast brother.
That's
Pat
right.
McAfee show.
That's right.
Hashtag it's
parent,
real.
He's our parent company.
He is our parent company. Company.
ESPN, after I talk shit about it, I think we're going to be on it.
ESPN talking about letting grandmas do the finals. That's we love Pat. He's great.
Yeah,
like that, though.
have him call every game. I would love that.
That would be a fun time. I'd watch.
Any other big news stories?
So we have here nothing else really big. I thought it was the Hard Knocks thing. The preview.
Yeah. Damn it.
I saw it was funny. Just like there was like a little clip about Hard Knocks, the Giants, and the defensive end, God, where the fuck, Brian Burns. I guess,
Burns. Down
a
here?
couple years ago.
Charlotte.
My phone's all messed up. Yeah. A couple years ago, how the Rams offered him 2 first-round picks and a third, and they said, Panthers went, no way. Get that shit out of here. We don't want that. Unmovable. And then they end up trading him to the Giants for, what was it there? Second round and a 5th round swip, another 5th rounder. and the Giant, the clip shows, I forgot what it was. One of the guys in charge of the Giants picks or whatnot, he was saying like, yeah, it was gonna be at least 2 seconds. It should at least be 2 seconds for him. And Carolina gave him away for less than they could have got for him again, just once again proving that they're a joke of a franchise.
Yeah.
You wonder how much stuff Tepper is involved with.
Everything I've heard down here. People hate him down here. The fans
I would too.
hate him. Like, dude.
I mean, and then another thing too. I mean, that and then the trade for like last year when they got Bryce Young first overall. Remember they tossed in DJ Moore as well in the trade. Did the number 1 receiver to the Bears. Like what are they doing? Like they're just so many stupid moves.
Our rookie quarterback doesn't need a receiver.
I know. It's just like Tepper. It seems like his hands are in everything. And the guy's such an idiot.
Yep.
I feel bad for those Panther fans, dude. I feel like it's a good thing you're down there right now. Just experience their misery.
A worse organization. Yeah.
Yes.
Even though they went to a Super Bowl just recently, and I think they went to
2015, 16.
2.
Yeah.
2
the
in
one
my
before
lifetime.
that against the Ravens, was it? But anyway, I might be talking my ass with that one. But yeah, I mean I don't know what it is, man. It sucks for them. They're a joke, all because of the owner.
Yeah, it is amazing how much they hate him down. Like every sports show, they just shit on that guy. So
yeah. I'm sure you heard a lot of stories. I heard a lot of stories about him too. What was that though?
The most recent story, they a bar here, a local bar, put up on their sign. This was right before the NFL draft, actually.
I think you saw it too.
Yeah, what
was it though?
They put up like, I hope the Panthers have a good draft, and I was like, but keep Tepper away from all the picks or something. It was something negative towards Tepper, and he was driving by and he saw it.
Yes.
He got out and went in
to
confront the manager or whatever. Like, why you're that butthurt about that? To be honest, like
it wasn't an employee that he shoot out too.
Yeah, it wasn't even the manager.
Such a fucking idiot. I can't stand the guy.
Oh, he just looks like the. He definitely didn't earn his way anywhere. I mean, he obviously did. He can afford to buy the team, so I guess he can do whatever he wants. But you got to. This is clearly the example of someone who's surrounded himself with yes men constantly.
Yeah.
You could even see the guy that he was with, because he was with another guy and he walked in there, and the other guy's like, "Oh yeah," like, dude.
Yeah. Yep. 100%
you probably deserve
right.
that. Sometimes you deserve it. You just got to eat it. You got to own it. Own that stuff sometimes.
Yeah, and don't stop and pull over like an idiot.
Yeah.
That comes with the territory. Don't be a stupid ass, and people won't do that. And if they do, fuck them. You're a billionaire. Enjoy your life.
Exactly.
But I think that's pretty much everything there, isn't it?
Yeah. Now we got some exciting stuff here, Trent. I'm excited because what do we got? Would you rather
go first? Yeah, let's.
You want me? I'll go first. Because yours is gonna be exciting. Mine's not that exciting.
Oh no, mine are exciting.
You know what we got to do? You know what we got to do?
Tell me.
A corrections segment. And we can just go over all of our fuck ups from last episode.
That reminds me of was that Around the Horn with Tony Reali? They used to do it. He used to be the stat guy at the end.
Oh really?
When I used to watch ESPN.
Yeah, I used to watch that a lot too. I don't remember that.
I think it was Around the Horn. Like at the end, he'd be like, "Oh, this was wrong. This was wrong. This was wrong."
Oh.
Anyway, that was just back when I used to watch ESPN.
Yeah.
And had cable. Things were different back then, kids. Now there's podcasts. And there's different streaming services. So life was different.
Think about that. You don't need any. You just need because all the podcasts are free, including this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, they are free, but we are looking for paid advertisers.
Yeah, I see, dude. We're getting up there in followers. Did you see? I didn't realize. I think just from your commenting, we are up 9 people.
Oh, we're at I saw we're 160 on
almost?
Facebook.
Yeah, 169.
God dang, dude. No, man, it is hard. It's crazy just seeing putting the time in and just seeing how people grow, how they can grow it. It's so competitive, and a lot of people just don't understand how things work.
Well, I don't either, but it's starting to make sense a little more. We got to figure out the game. Not that we're
that's what we're doing,
and we got to become better. Like we were talking before, and adding clips and adding audio, even clips and video clips of stuff, which we can do. It's just we need a better systems.
I love it. I just had my old boss just said I shared that post. He said, "Let me know when you need a Bears fan for a segment. I'll let you boys up."
Oh, there we go.
He's like one of the few Bear fans I know. We'll see, Andy.
We have to do that.
Name dropping here or not? No, he's gonna have all the paparazzi knocking on his door. Are you the Andy?
That's true. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't. We're doxing him. You don't want to dox him.
I love it.
But speaking of corrections, though, Trent, I have to correct myself from last week because I picked Chris Carter as my favorite football player, but I totally forgot about John Randall, man.
Oh, you Johnny fan?
Johnny he was the best, and he loves Minnesota. He stayed here. He still lives here. He's a part of the community. He talked about working your way up. Just
sounds like a policy kind of guy.
Undrafted free agent. Said that he was too small.
I didn't realize that.
He busted his ass.
About that.
Yeah, I think he's one of the. There's only a couple undrafted players that made the Hall of Fame or something like that, and he's one of them. And he was a beast, man. And he was. What was I watching? I was watching. What made me change my mind was this last weekend. It was the NFL life of John Randall, and they followed his whole story, his whole growing up. He lived in a one-room house down in where was it, Mississippi or Alabama or something. Yeah. His mom, great lady too. He's just a great guy. That's one of those really things. Cool. The work ethic, we were talking about that. And when you said that made me think a lot too. I mean, Chris Carter had a great work ethic, but he was also a shithead, growing up. John Randall wasn't he was just
did the right way all the way around.
A beast, yeah. And I remember going and getting his autographs at a mall. This was when he was still playing. Yeah. And it was actually Packer week. We were playing the Packers. And I still remember my dad took me, and we got up to him, and my dad was like, go fucking kill Brett Favre or something like that.
That's your dad said?
Yeah, and John Randall, because he was just signing autographs, he would say hi and everything. And when my dad said that, he looked up and he was like, you know it. He was so awesome. Intense.
Your dad was like,
yeah, we were all
awesome.
Jacked up afterwards. And he signed a bunch of autographs. We still have those actually. So
your dad
I forgot about that.
That's awesome. You got a case of Bud that night to celebrate. John Randall, talk to me.
Just a great guy though too. He's one of those guys that is a guy's guy too. He does wear it, but
yeah,
I forgot. I would emulate Chris Carter, but John Randall did everything right. Like,
That's cool.
It's unfortunate because that 98, the Vikings 15-1 season, the game before, like, Randall never got hurt either. And he played through injuries. But the game before Falcons, he got his knee rolled up and he hyperextended it. I remember that actually because he like limped off the field, didn't look good.
Yeah.
They had he talks about the NFC Championship game. He's like, I couldn't walk on it. They shot me up with pain meds, and he played the whole game. But I guarantee you, it would have been a different game if he was 100%.
Yeah,
because he wasn't. He was maybe 50%. He had one leg basically.
Okay.
That's kind of frustrating because that was his closest chance he had there, but.
Oh, I was trying to look into it. I was trying to look up John Randall's stats just to see.
Yeah.
So he played through
He's a Hall of
2003.
Famer.
Last three were Seattle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he was there in that team against Favre for all those years too.
Yep. Favre talks in that NFL life. Favre talks about him. Favre's interviewed about John Randall. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just like he is one. He's the motor. Talking about motor. Yeah. Doesn't end.
I love that kind of stuff. He's no Hovan, but he's pretty good.
Chris Hovan.
Yeah, dude, that's cool. Did you say anything to Randall at all? Like when you were signing?
Oh,
do you remember what you said at all?
No. I was just in awe,
Yeah,
I was like,
I got you.
I was not a big talker.
No, yeah, that's the thing. Because like I only had one experience really of getting an autograph from a player. It was Leroy Butler, safety for the Packers.
Yeah,
it was when I went.
Another great guy.
Yeah, it was when I went with my dad to the inaugural game. Remember that? I was like, inaugural? With that podcast, you couldn't say inaugural.
Yeah, you're already getting better, dude.
Yeah, we went to inaugural. No, here we go again. Inaugural. Went to the game in 2003 or 4, I forget the year. Leroy was signing his book From Wheelchair to Lambeau Leap, I think is what it was called. I finally got to go up to him, and he signed my book, and then I was like shaking his hand or whatnot. And then my dad's like, say something to him. I'm like, you're really good at football. I said, you're really good at football. And he said back, I know. I didn't think he said thank you. I think he just said, I know.
Oh.
He's just like going through, I'm just like going through the line, and all I say is you're really good at football. Not like I love watching you play. And I'm sure he's just like, what a little dork, I shook his hand. I got a picture with my dad, So he signed my hat too, which was awesome. I had a yellow Green Bay hat. I think it's in storage now. Like a dork. I like wore it around still,
Yeah.
I wish I didn't because it got dirty. It's kind of like, he signed with Sharpie, and like, if you and me sign with Sharpie, we're like, but we'll sign. But he's like kind of lightly signed it, just lightly signed it. So I'm like, I wish you would have signed it deeper, too. And it's faintly on there. It's on there, but I'm like, I wish I didn't get dirty, But anyway, another story there. You're really good at football.
So is he a good guy in your eyes after that experience?
Yeah. Seems like he's a good dude. Yeah, I think he's totally fine. He might have said thank you at the end too. It didn't bother me. It didn't bother me. He was a nice guy. He's always doing stuff in community or whatnot. Another good guy. Another Packer. I mean, I should actually read the book that he gave me, but I mean, that's from wheelchair.
I'm sure all that stuff gets really annoying for these players. I get that, but at the same time, that's part of it. That's part of like when you want to be that type. When you're a kid and you want to grow up, like. Can you that's what I love about those guys that take that time and no matter what, no matter where they are, there's a lot of guys that do that. Like,
yep.
But there's also a lot of guys that are like, oh, I'm trying to go out to dinner and blah, blah, which I get that too. I understand. But at the same time, you
respect them a lot more.
Yeah, it's part of it. I love those guys that will do it no matter what. And there's a lot of good dudes that are like that.
Yeah, and those are fun. Those are the ones that are really fun to cheer for. You know?
It makes it even better. They get it.
Yep.
They understand.
And they're pieces of shit. It's more fun to watch them just get their asses beat. Yeah.
So
you can go either way.
Yeah, I agree. But all right, Trent. Time to get down to the big stuff here. I want to hear.
Here we go. The meat potatoes.
What are we doing? Right. Did you figure out a name for this?
I'm just gonna stick with Would You Rather. We also had this or that, but I'm sticking with Would You Rather. It's universal, and I think it's easier. We tried pick or pass, but I'm like,
it's really creative.
Isn't it? Here we go. I got some for you. Ready,
Would
though?
you rather? I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Here we
Off the
go.
cuff, I don't know what's coming, so it's probably my answer is going to be terrible.
Let's see now. Would you, if you had to pick one, would you rather have a prime Chris Carter or a prime Randy Moss?
Prime Randy Moss, 100%. Yeah.
Over Chris Carter, huh?
Oh, yeah, a million times. Randy Moss is I think he's the best receiver ever. Ever. 100%.
I like Randy Moss a lot, too. You like him more than Chris Carter? I was surprised by that. I thought it'd be a little more torn than that.
He's better than Chris, stats-wise, everything.
Yeah.
Faster. He probably doesn't have as good hands, but it's not that. That's not that important when you can just run right by everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Randy Moss changed the NFL.
Yeah.
There are many players who can say that. You know,
I like that.
They had to add. They didn't play like what was it? In coverage back in the day, they didn't have like 6 guys that dropped back. That was because of Randy Moss, and it changed the way teams drafted. It changed the way the Packers drafted, the Bears.
I was gonna
drafted.
say, it's funny, yeah, because like
there's not many players that do that. You know.
Yeah, 100% agree with you. It's funny too because I was gonna say it last week, or the week before, I wore my Mike McKenzie jersey.
Yeah,
like that was one of the reasons they drafted
yeah.
McKenzie because of Randy Moss. Like people drafted guys to stop Randy Moss. It still didn't work.
Still couldn't stop. Yeah,
yeah.
And the shitty quarterbacks he's had. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Until he got Brady, and that was like he's had shitty I can't even. Brad Johnson. This is like rookie year. I mean, Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl, but he was not known for his passing ability. And then Randall Cunningham, Gus Farad, I think he had for a while. Dante was good, but then he blew out his knee. I can't even remember all the other ones in between that because there's so many all of a sudden. When Dante got hurt, it was just. Ugh.
Yeah.
I think he had Jeff George at one point and came out of retirement. And then for the Raiders, too, he had terrible quarterbacks. Tennessee, terrible. You just had Brady, and look at what he did with Brady. I mean,
yeah, that was fun. Yep, yes, it does.
That was a good one. What would you rather have?
I'd probably say Randy Moss, too.
Okay.
I like Randy Moss a lot. Would you rather have, for the rest of your life, if you had to choose one, would you rather have the Twins win a World Series or the Vikings win a Super Bowl?
That's easy, too. Vikings win a Super Bowl. Yeah.
I like that.
The rest of my life, that's all I get is one Viking Super Bowl win. I'll take it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Because, the Twins have won 2. If the Twins haven't won any, I don't know. Still, it's football. NFL is my favorite sport,
Yeah. Ditto.
I gotta take the. Which one would you have, huh? The Twins.
I'd probably take the Twins. I would think. If I was on my I was gonna say if I was on my deathbed, but that wouldn't make any sense. I'll be dead pretty soon, so it doesn't matter, If I said the Vikings, anyway, I'm not gonna say the Vikings. I don't want you to make a
what
clip
about
of that
just for me?
He's a Viking fan. He's an actual Viking fan.
There's some benefits of editing and everything.
Viking fan. Yeah. You fucking guy. Your summer clips like, this son of a bitch. I love this guy. Let's see what we got here. This one's a good one, too. You like that? I'm talking myself up. Would you rather go to a Viking Super Bowl or do a Twins Game 7 World Series game?
Ooh. Well, man, I'm going Vikings for sure.
Really? I thought you'd rather go to the Twins because.
Yeah, if the Vikings had made a Super Bowl before this, I'd probably say the Twins Game 7. Yeah, but the Vikings never made the Super Bowl in my lifetime, and I just want them to win. It goes back to that last question. I want them to win a Super Bowl over the Twins win World Series.
Yeah.
So I gotta go Vikings for sure.
I got you. I think part of it too is depends if, like you said, the Vikings won or not in the past. Because I was gonna say, because for me, football is made for TV. It's more fun to watch Super Bowl on TV. You know what I mean? But I think the atmosphere would be more fun going to the World Series because it'd be easier. I'd rather watch. But like you said, though, if you had to choose one, I get it. And
I'd probably be paying $5,000 to sit up in fucking last row of the stadium for the Super Bowl too. So that's not gonna be fun.
Yeah. What do we have here?
It would be nice as if I had that much excitement for a team. I guess the Timberwolves are the closest thing right now, because I'm excited for the Timberwolves. Like, there's a good chance we'll be in the Western Conference Finals again. But like the Vikings, like I'm sure you felt this way with Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre your whole life. Like, you're like, this year we should be good. We should be in the Super Bowl. I've had that expectation maybe once, and I was with Brett Favre.
Yeah.
We got pretty close, but shit the bed again.
Yeah. Well, last year's run for the Packers kind of ended like that run. Favre forced to pass, just like Love forced to pass, but Love also got the Packers that far, so it is what it is. Let's see what we got here. I think I already know the answer here. The Vikings, would you rather the Vikings win one Super Bowl or they go winless for 10 years?
So I would pick if they go winless for 10 years.
Yeah, if they win a Super Bowl, then they don't win a game for 10 years.
Oh, okay. Man, that's tough, dude. If I'm getting old.
I thought you'd see a Super Bowl like that.
I know, but it is fun. It's it's fun being relevant though. Like, it's fun.
I agree with that.
The whole season, it's way more fun because it's brutal. Like last year was brutal when you don't have, especially like there was some hope there with Dobbs when he came in and he won 3 games or something like that.
Yeah, he made it fun.
We just fell off the cliff, and then those last games when you're out of it, because you love the NFL, and then like fantasy football's wrapping up too, and you're like, oh, what am I even?
Yeah.
You want to be. It's fun to be relevant. I would, if I could be relevant every year, in the playoffs every year. It's probably like how you guys feel.
It is. No, it's what it is. It's fun,
But at the same time, that one Super Bowl, would it be worth it? It depended on how old I was at the time. I guess I got to answer it because I'm being indecisive like a woman here. So
like a woman. I'm indecisive too. I'm a big old woman.
I'm gonna go with the Super Bowl. You're right.
Nice. I knew it. It's all good. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that's the thing too, because you said that. I mean, about the being relevant thing. You hear all that time too about the Packers wasted 2 quarterbacks. 2 Super Bowls only owe them this or that. Well, you know what? I mean, grand scheme of things, it's fun every week. Like you make the playoffs. There's always a chance every year. I mean, there's one game a week, so when they win a game, it's nice going through a week and just like having it back in your mind. It makes it fun. You know what I mean? You don't think like if it's not a Super Bowl, it's a bust every year. No, you just enjoy it, man.
Yeah,
just enjoy it.
Yeah. You've ever seen the stats of like the all-time winningest teams in the NFL? I think the Vikings are like top 3 or 4 or 5 or something.
I saw that. Yeah.
No, we never win it, but
yeah, but I mean,
still better than being the Lions. That's like I give those the true diehard Lions fans that stuck with them a lot of credit because that's got to be brutal.
Oh yeah,
kind of like
for sure.
Timberwolves fan. I started giving up on the Timberwolves. Like I think I said that in our first or second podcast. Yeah. Especially when they're making this playoff run. You're like, yeah, this is great. I wish I used to follow the NBA way more, like really into it. And then it sucks not ever being relevant. We weren't relevant for years since Kevin Garnett. We had like 1 year with Jimmy Butler, and that was it. And then and now we're 3 straight years in the playoffs, so it's getting exciting again.
It's getting fun again. Yeah, tonight with that draft, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that, I mean, they're still making moves to try and make things happen, which is fun. Like that's what it's all about,
Yep.
And I just have one left here. I'm gonna tweak it here though. I'm gonna say, would you rather the Packers win 5 straight Super Bowls, or you had to work? I say every other weekend for 5 years. I'm gonna say you had to work every weekend for 5 years, or the Packers win 5 straight.
I'll work every weekend for 5 years to make sure the Packers do not win a Super Bowl. Easy, easy.
So the five straight. Okay, it sounds good.
I'll fucking do anything to make that.
I love it. That's good. That's good. You're being honest.
What I would do.
I work every day of my life.
Yeah, I would. Honestly,
I like that. And that's all I have, man. Those are my would you rather questions.
Those are good. Those are fun. I'll have to come up with some for you next week.
Yeah, man.
Or
Do it up. I'm excited.
Would you rather segment?
Yes.
Yeah. No, next week's show is going to be really exciting. Can we tease that yet? Or is it too?
You can think about them on the way down.
We still got to rip wax. So
let's rip some wax, baby.
It is that time.
Do.
So, but last week though, we had the sweet Panini Select Draft Class ones. I mean, every one of these cards looked beautiful.
They look awesome.
And I looked up the prices. Actually, this Pat Mahomes right now, ungraded, went for like $5. That's pretty good. The whole pack costs $7.99. If you get this card graded, one sold for like $40. I don't know how much it costs. I got to look at how much it costs to get these graded, to be honest. If it graded like a 9 or a 10. A 10, I think it was like $50. A 9 was like 40 or something. So that was kind of cool.
That's really cool.
Like this Troy Aikman, if you get these graded, they all sell for like $10 to $15. I don't know how much it costs to get graded. And if they're high graded, obviously, if it's like a 7 or a 6. This Justin Ross, that was a couple bucks. You're right about the team too. Eli Manning, the Select, that was another couple bucks. If you get it graded too, it's another $20. I think I want to know. I thought I heard it's like $10 or $15 to get it graded. I don't know. I could be way off on that.
What is graded even? Cause I keep on thinking about school papers because I'm a geek.
You send it into like PSA or there's another company, and they'll grade it as far as the quality of the card. So if there's any bends in it or like the lettering could be slightly off on the prints, because all these get printed out right on machine.
Okay.
And like the perfect ones that are absolutely perfect, no bends or chips out of the corner, and all the words are
and
lined
the prints,
up.
Everything.
And stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
They get 10s, and those go for more. It's
okay.
Like they could get a 9.5 too, or whatever.
I get so paranoid about chipping it though. I'm like, I don't want it to bend when I ship it. You know what I mean?
You're supposed to stick these in a sleeve right away.
Yeah.
And then you put it into like a hard covered one too.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wrap it up in like bubble wrap and send them in.
Bubble wrap.
Jonathan Taylor was another decent one. That was like a $30 or $40 card if you get it graded.
Oh, cool.
That was a silver one too. That one wasn't really much. Terry McLaurin. Chris Long, this was like a rare version of this card. So
okay.
But it wasn't that popular. I think it was like $3. But yeah, they're beautiful cards though. I really like those. I was looking at the price like per pack for those, and I think I got those on sale at Walgreens. So, but what should we go with, Trent? I got 2 more football ones. These ones are I looked these up. They're not very pricey, and then I just got some basketball NBA hoops ones again.
We don't want that basketball crap.
All right, we're doing these.
We want some football. It's a football draft tonight, right? Let's do it.
Let's do it. 2022 football Sage premium pack. We're looking for autographs. Any autograph in here? I think these are all rookies too. But I was looking at the prices. Not a lot of big hitters unless you get an autograph. So autograph is really the only one you really need.
Throw them right in the trash. It's not autographed. Right in the trash.
Add it to the firewood. All right. Autograph. No, I was kidding. Was it? Devontae Price. Never heard of this guy. You ever heard of this guy?
Nah, I haven't. Who's he play for?
I don't know. Doesn't even say. Are these all just college players? Oh yeah. These are all college players. So Jaden Daniels. Is this not the Washington Redskins, Jaden, or is that McDaniels?
No, that should be Jaden. Is that Arizona State?
So this is when he was at Arizona State.
Yeah, he played there first.
He transferred. Yeah. I wonder
That's
if
cool.
This
is 2022.
Worth something then now.
Yes, don't bend that shit.
You got drafted.
Got graded
overall. or second overall.
Second, yeah.
John Wingham. So these are all just college players.
So these are all just college players here.
Tyler Goodson. No idea.
Okay.
You heard of him?
No.
Looks like Iowa. Pierre Strong Jr. I think I've heard of that guy. Braxton Biermeister. Ooh.
Pierre Strong plays for Cleveland right now.
Jareth Stearns. Never heard of that guy either. Western Kentucky University. Terrell Bernard.
Yeah, Jareth plays for a Canadian team now. Terrell
Baylor.
Bernard.
C.J. Verdell. University of Oregon. That's it for those. Maybe that Jaden Daniels one.
Oh, he's a free agent. CJ's a free agent. Okay. Yeah, the Jaden Daniels one's a pretty cool find, though.
So here, this one, there's only 5 cards in this pack. Sage Football Low Series 5 cards collector edition. I think we're looking for more autographs in these, if I'm right. Yeah, these are the same series, but I think they're like the special ones. Oh, you're gonna like this one, Trent. I pulled off here in the back.
Who is it there?
I'll show it. Dustin Crum. Never heard of him.
Ooh, Mr. Crum. Yeah.
Ooh, Kyron Williams. That's a good pick. That's a good one. Los Angeles Ram.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's cool. He might be worth something. Cool art. A little artsy. Malik Willis.
Artsy.
That was a bust.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Sorry, Malik.
Raheen Lane. Defensive back. University of Indiana. No.
All right.
Oh, and this one, though. Romeo Dobbs.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. And there we go.
University of Nevada. That's where you went, huh?
Yeah, dude.
All right. So I'll have to look these up. I don't know. We might got a Jaden Daniels. This Kyron Williams, though, that's pretty sweet. Little artsy.
That's pretty. There's a couple cool ones in there, dude. I like that. There's a few. These are a couple good packs.
Yeah.
Good choices.
They
Where
weren't
to buy
as-
these ones?
Walgreens, too.
Thank you, Walgreens.
We'll look those up. But, yeah, that was cool. Next week we'll have to do NBA, or that's all I got left. Right? I'll probably pick up some baseball or something. Actually, those football ones, I got to find some more of those. Those are cool.
Those ones are cool. Hit up all the Walgreens. Let's go Walgreens to Walgreens. Hit them up.
There's a lot of Walgreens down here.
Keep them in
Walgreens
business,
and
baby.
CVS all over the place.
Hand in hand.
Good show, Trent. That was fun.
Great show.
That was good. I like the Would You Rathers. I like our NFL news.
I like just talking with you.
It was great.
It was a great time. It was a fun
Build
show.
on our connection.
Build on our chemistry,
Yep.
our connection.
We're getting better. I got a little drunk there for a little bit, and then
Did you?
yeah,
That 4.5 hit you pretty hard?
yeah, hammered. Now I'm hungry.
There you go.
Oh.
Go on a little 5K jog and then get some food.
I think I'm retired from 5. No, just kidding. I got to run 5K
Every
every
100.
100 followers, right?
That's right.
We'll do it.
You said it. It's on the internet. Won't go away.
That's true. It's cannot avoid it. But I guess we'll see you next week. Special episode. Should we tease it now? Should we tease it? Or should we just surprise
We'll surprise them. We'll surprise them.
Damn, I just want to tease. I'm
Tease
so
it.
excited. I just want to
Do it.
blurt
Give him a
out.
tease.
I want to blurt it out.
Give him a tease. Do it.
Nope. We'll see you next week, everybody.
Thank you for listening to another brilliant and captivating episode of the Northern Border Banter Podcast, a Trent and Brant production. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Northern Border Banter Podcast. Watch and listen to us on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts. Thank you all for your support. We appreciate every one of you.